Hello everybody, welcome to a different style of YouTube video. Usually I would play a game or something, just to screw around, but I'm not going to yet. Maybe I will start a new Minecraft series. Well, new I guess, but tonight, this is just a different kind of thing. This is a Minecraft world I've had for quite a few years, and I've just been building random stuff on it. Like there's statues, there's TIE fighters, and Star Destroyers, and stuff, and then there's sets. Like you can see, actually you can see one right over there, that big giant gray, green, purple looking thing over there. You can see that. You can even see that one over there, and then that thing over there. But I had this world for a while. In fact, you can actually see it on the map right here. Here's all my Dark Deception sets. Like, there's Monkey Business, there's Elementary Evil, there's, well, what's supposed to be Deadly Decadence. And there's the sewers, there's the carnival and funhouse, there's the hospital, there's Joy Joy Land and the caves. Obviously, they're not, like, you know, built in. These are just, like, set models. Just diagrams of what the map's gonna look like, the general layout. It's not actually, you know, put in like these ones are. And we've got this and this, but we'll get to that. We'll start with this way, and then we'll work our way around over to there. Over here we have Origin Steve, Origin Alex, Time Steve, all stuff from Steve's Saga, Rainbow Quest, which are good series. You should check them out. I don't really watch a lot of the guy who makes it's like Saber or something. I don't really watch a lot of his content anymore because I just I don't really know what the heck's going on with the Lux Rising, nor do I really care. Because I just don't. And then we've got this set for Rise of the Crimson Blade, which is probably eventually going to get used, which is Void's castle over here. We got Void, you got a giant castle out here with all this tower and darkness and blue and stuff, and I think it looks really cool. I mean, I tweaked an existing model that was used for Rainbow Quest, and I thought it looked really cool. And then we've got, I don't even remember what these are from. I think these are just from a game called like Oregon Settler or something, and I just never finished the model because I just didn't really care. It's like a ticket entrance building and then like an inn or something. I just thought they looked cool, at least specifically the inn did, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna build it because why not? And then I'll do these, I'll look at these two, and then I'll swing that way, and I'll just loop back around. Then we got Phineas and Ferb's house and the Rick and Morty house. For some reason, the person who made it decided to not put an interior, and I'm really shit at guessing interiors, so I'm just not gonna bother. We got Candy and Cindy, Freddy Frostbear, and then the Jackos back there. I just put giant trees and shit here because I was like, fuck it, who cares? And then we've got stuff for Malhair's Malicious Minions. We got Malhair himself, Lawbit, Lucky Trap, Shadow Trap, QXR Trap, Pit, Scythe, Dark, Frost Plush Trap, I think, and I made his model larger. There's Chase, there's the Pit Trap Chaser, or whatever it's called, Plush Trap Chaser, and then there's, I think this is a custom model Salvage Trap. This is also a kind of custom model. This is Fixed Trap. These are both versions of Scrap Trap, I think. This is a Glam Rock Trap, or Glam Trap. Here's a Night Trap. One of my favorites, because I really like writing him. And there's Sky, who's just a... I always say she's a low punny because her family is, but then Benny's like, oh, but that's a bunny. Like, I know what the heck that means. And then we've got Freddy Trap here, and Fox Trap and Mango Trap here, who are literally all the same area from the same place as Night Trap. It's just that they got their ears ripped off and grew rabbit ears instead, so that they were, you know, rabbits, because they needed an excuse. That is something that I will probably never finish because the model just doesn't work. This is, I think this is Shock Trap, which is why he's got all this glass electric imagery on him. This is Flare Trap, which is purple. I think him and Glam are like a combination or a duo or something. And then there's Jab Trap. We'll get to those guys in a second. You've got Purge Trap here, who's been burned and just horribly mangled. Cloudy Trap, the shapeshifter. Glow Trap, because I needed an excuse. I think this is Sea Trap, and then that's Flurry over there, who's not a rabbit. She's just, yes. And then we've got Jump Trap and Mortar Trap. I think this was Julius and Morty, if I can remember correctly. That one's not even canon yet. That one doesn't count. That's Hoppy Hopscotch. It's Bunzo Trap. And then there's Ambush, Rush, Halt, and Seek. All as rabbits. Seek Trap, Halt Trap, Rush Trap, Ambush Trap, etc. Freeze, Flame, Drill. There's supposed to be a Tornado one, but I don't really have a model for him. And then this giant interior. This is full built, by the way. This has an inside and an outside. Well, I mean, an inside. Some of these have outside segments, but I filled them in. This whole entire set is Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. See, we got entrance points. Go this way, and this way, and this way, and this way, and all the way around, and do-do-do-do-do, all the way around, do-do-do-do, all the way back this way. Here's the Cardboard Hospital area, all the way out, all the way over there, and then there's the dollhouse. I put that way out there so it wouldn't, you know, counteract this stuff, and it turns out I went way further than I even needed to, but oh well. And then we come out over here. There's a secondary room over here, and then this is where the endless mode stuff is. Endless mode specific rooms and stuff. And this is all full scale, by the way. This took like several months of building, but it was worth it because the map is good. The problem is I was so burnt out of it that I don't even think I finished this room over here. Yeah, there's like supposed to be like a weird, yeah, there's supposed to be like a the hooked doll room over here. But I was just so fucking burnt out from doing this set that it was just like, I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna, I'll come back around to it, and then never came back around to it, and I don't even have the game installed. And this is like some, what is this again? I can't remember what this is called. This is something specific. Yeah, this is an outpost or something that I made. This is supposed to be an outpost room for for a script in the SCP war. But of course, I never finished it. And so I never actually built that because I never got that far. Because that was going to be like way near the end of the SCP war scripts. And this is a thing. Yep. This is indeed a thing that was used for a set. I mean, it looks cool. I'll give it that. It looked cool. I had to tweak it a bit. I think I made a better version over there somewhere, but this is a tower that someone had basically demanded I build, even though I had no way to build it because I didn't have fucking concrete. Or whatever the hell that block they were using. And I never really got around to finishing it. Mainly because the person who demanded I do it turned out to be a thing that I will not say because I do not want to. But I decided to eventually just say, screw it, I'm gonna build a tower anyway, and so I did, and it looks really cool. And I made it light blue. The original set was like dark blue, I think, but I made it light blue because it worked better. I thought it fit well with the Worlds Above aesthetic, considering the Worlds Below, which is where Void's Castle is all orangey and dark. I figured Spirits Above, Forces Above, whatever, would be light blue, because it works. It'd be cyan colored. It works. It fits with the sort of aesthetic that I was going for. Obviously, that thing up there is a glitch shuttle, by the way. I don't know why the jungle tree vines are so long. I think they're just supposed to stop growing, but then they just never did. This was some weird castle thing I built for just screwing around, and then I just built it, and I don't know why the hell it's here. You have random stuff like an axolotl containment unit over here. This is just random stuff. I don't know why some of this stuff is here, but I just put it in because I was like, screw it. Like we have an all-terrain defense turret, Kylo Ren's, some weird Kylo Ren shuttle I made my own. I made these two are custom. The rest of these models are stuff I've seen people make or something. Like there's a pillager outpost here. This TIE bomber or whatever this is. Speaking of, though, all these TIE models are custom made. Like, all these TIE models are my own custom design. That's why it looks sort of small and doesn't fit. Whereas this interceptor is not mine, obviously, because it's way too detailed for me to have made it on my own. But this TIE interceptor is not mine, but the rest of these TIE models are all mine. Except for that, obviously. That's not my custom design, because I'm not good at making custom sets. You can have Pig Fighters from Angry Birds Star Wars. They have Mining Guild colorations, Elric Runray colorations, and just regular TIE Defender colorations, or whatever these are. That's an Imperial Police gunship or something, I think. We have Zyston Star Destroyer. This is a custom model. Interdictor Star Destroyer. This is my own custom model. These Star Destroyer models are not my custom model. This, I don't remember what's this. First Order Dreadnought. That's a custom model. This giant Imperial hangar ship, whatever the heck this thing's called, this is a custom model. And that Star Destroyer over there is a custom model. And so is this giant super duper Star Destroyer. This thing is also a custom model. It's meant to keep getting bigger and bigger, but it's, you know, it's gonna eventually hit this, and it's just gonna not work anymore. This is also a custom model. This is the Galaga mothership from like Pixels or whatever, or it was in Pixels. This is not, obviously, because it's Doof Evil Incorporated. All these are custom models. These are color switch game modes. These two are custom models. That's Toy Nightmare, I think, and Twisted Nightmare, something like that. I don't remember. I remember because these characters are so completely beyond after points that like they're not even in any scripts. They're never gonna come back. They're basically dead. Yeah, I have a boat that I made with custom colors, a shipwreck boat, a Galleon ship, ATE, red sand temple because I was like, why the heck not? It looked cool. This is a Lego City hospital building, I believe. I just saw it in an instruction booklet somewhere. I'm like, oh, this is a cool looking design. I could build this in Minecraft, so I did. Yeah, and we have a Republic turret. We have a jungle temple. We have a like Hoth turret or something. These are all like machines from Steve Saga, Raven Request, or whatever. We have the bugs from Galaga, because I was like, why not? We have Minecraft stuff here. That's some Manator. I don't exactly remember what this is. I don't think I labeled it. Did I label it? I don't remember what that is. Of Omnom, we have Minecraft models like the Wither, the Villager, the Enderman, the Wither Skeleton, Spydaris, have a horse, Demon Steves, because all the demon stuff is meant to be over here and all the way back over there. It's just some house I built because I was like, why the hell not build another house model like this one. This is supposed to be like a paintball arena. The doors are supposed to be colorized, but I kind of ran out of colors for some of these doors. This is One Night at Flumpty's 2. We have Ignited Springtrap, Ignited Freddy, and Ignited Bonnie. As you can see, this is literally One Night at Flumpty's 2. The red sim doesn't work because I just don't have it, but I mean, this is literally just the model for One Night at Flumpty's 2. Lacking a lot of detail, but whatever. Get out. We have Nightmare Balloon Boy, because someone requested I build it a long time ago, and I was like, you know what, fine, I'll build an undead Nightmare Balloon Boy, and he's like a zombie or some shit, I guess. And we have Separatist stuff, including my own Battle Droid model that's really, you know, flimsy, but it looks really good. It feels weird, like, cutting the little nose off for some of these ones, hence why I don't do it, even though they're Commando droids, they don't have a little snout. I have a Separatist cannon, Separatist tank, Dwarf Spider Droid. We have 2 models of them. This is my own custom droid gunship model. We have Solus 1, which is Grievous' ship. We have some custom, like, Providence class destroyer models. These aren't actually mine, though. Recusant warship. We have the Maximillipede shuttle, whatever that is. That's a Munificent frigate. Droid tripod. Drock drill ship. Geonosian starfighter. Hailfire droids. MTT, Centipede Shuttle, Vulture Droid, which is supposed to be like this. I don't know why those are up. Trident class drill ship. We have a Separatist supply ship. I think this is called like Omni something, whatever it's called. We have crab droids. We have tank droid. We have a Stap. We have Droideka in the rolling form, in the attack form, and in the shield form. Pilot droids. That's why they're blue. We have Sergeant AAT droids. That's why they're green. I have regular ones. Geonosis Commander. That's why it's orange and yellow. Commando Captain, which is why it's white. Security Battle Droid, why it's red. This is a Super Battle Droid, I believe, or is an Aqua Droid. I think this is an Aqua Droid, though, because that's a Super Battle Droid right there. This is like a heavy droid, just why it's got like the arm out like that. We've got regular Battle Droid Security. I think this is a Commando Droid Diplomat. I think. Why do I not know what that is? I'm pretty sure it's a Commando Droid Diplomat. If I'm not, I'll correct myself in the comments. But there's a tank droid. We've got Commando Zero, which is why he's purple, because he's a general. I think this is Captain Bash. Oh, this is Commander Kraken. That's why he's yellow. Duh. I'm so smart. I forget half the time because I never remember what I did. This is a Gazanti class transport from Rebels. This is a custom model I made. Here's the TIE Reaper. This is some roller coaster thing that just never worked for some reason, but I didn't really care enough to get rid of it, so it's here. These are all like tanks from Deep.io. Like there's a double twin tank. I think that's the Overseer, and this is the something, or maybe that's the Overseer. I can never remember. This is the Sniper class. There's the Assassin. And we've got the twin, basic twin tank. I don't remember which one of these is which. I think the Overlord is the one that has 4 pods, but whatever. This is a video game on Cool Math Games called Tiny Heist. I've played it. I don't think I ever recorded me playing it, though. I think I deleted the recording because I just wasn't satisfied with it. But this is Tiny Heist. And this is all the stuff I used for all the sets to put all the items in and stuff like that. And then down here is a good old favorite, one I spent way too much time working on just for it to continuously get screwed over in updates. This is Ultimate Random Night. Now, yes, there's supposed to be a closet here. I didn't build a hallway with enough space to make the closet work, so I just got rid of it. And I also think that it's just better to not have the closet here, because the closet just didn't work. Like, it didn't make sense. It doesn't work in game. It just doesn't work. And I mean, here's like the X's. I should probably have made these a better color. I don't know. Do I have a better white color I can use now that's more, more noticeable on the floor? I mean, I have like shulker boxes, I guess. I don't really have a good way to make the floor noticeably white. I guess I could do like this, but it's not really easy to see the floor. Let's see. I mean, that works, I guess. It works a lot better than the diary does. I'll just change this while I'm recording because I don't fucking care anymore. I've done. This is like my 3rd take of this stupid recording. Yes, these are all the hallways, these are all the tables. I don't know why the heck you're in here. But why are you even in here, Fisherman? You're supposed to be out there. Oh, whatever, I don't care. This is the Foxy Cove. This is the Funtime Foxy Cove. There's the vents. I think I added a vent over there, too. That doesn't really need to exist. Here's the stage. Here's the bathroom. You have no idea how painstakingly I had to go through all these sets to make sure all these stupid things worked. Like, I had to die, or have the guard lose or die like 5 billion times just to make this whole set work. And here's the scrap alley area. I even put up all the cameras and stuff, too. We have the private room where, you know, where the 6 location characters spawn in. We have this back room here. I even did put in the vents. This stupid vent over here that goes nowhere. I also put a secret little Where is it? There it is. I put a little secret painting lip right there because I was like, you know what? I feel like being a little bit more sophisticated. The entrance used to be over there, but I moved it back here because they moved the stupid prize counter. I think this is even still incorrect. Oh, no, it's correct. No, because you got to go that way around. This wall is just a lot wider than it's supposed to be. But, oh well. Hey, I even have the kitchen there. And then over here, we have FNAF 3, I believe. Yeah, this is FNAF 3, yep. Yeah, FNAF 3, which is not my custom model. Hell, the only FNAF game I made a custom model for was the Ultimate Random Night over there. The rest of these FNAF maps aren't mine. Like this is Ultimate Custom Night, which does have the closet because I made sure to put that one in because it gave it a bit more uniqueness. You can actually go back here and sort of like hide back here. And it's got the air ducts. I don't know if the air ducts are actually made into the map. It doesn't look like they are. They were before, even though there is no reason for it. I have the supply closet. There's supposed to be a camera in here, and I think there's supposed to be a vent too, but I guess not. I know there's a camera and a vent in Random Night, but I'm not. Oh, I'll check later. We've got FNAF 2. I mean, you know, it's just FNAF 2. There's FNAF 1 over there. I don't think I have a map for FNAF 6 though, because they didn't make a map for that one. Here's a stronghold because I was like, screw it, I want to build one, even though the portal doesn't work. And don't worry about this rather inconspicuous mound of dirt and stone and stuff. Don't worry about that. There's definitely not something beneath there. Here's FNAF 4. The FNAF 4 house. And this is the only room that the guy who made the map, or made like the instruction manual or whatever for the map did. I did this room to be a kitchen of some kind. Anyway. And this is a plush shop hallway. This is some weird parts and service room because I was like, fuck it, why not? And then this is Afton's room. This is where William and presumably his wife, whoever the heck that was, would sleep. And then here's the bedroom for the crying child. I guess I forgot to include a bedroom for Michael, the Foxy bro, Michael Afton, to sleep in. Oh well. I forgot, but who cares? And also in the wall here, we have definitely not underground underneath FNAF 4 house, sister location here, which I don't even think these work. Yeah, these buttons, I didn't put in the redstone for them because I just didn't care. This is the Funtime Freddy repair area. I probably should have put stands or something, armor stands with Ballora and stuff on them, but oh well. There's Funtime Foxy. This is the Circus Baby room, and then this is the Scoop room where you get gotten by Innard. This is the private room. I don't think I have a vent cover there, but oh well. This is the, you know, little custom room. Or whatever. I didn't put any detail in. Maybe he didn't put any detail in. I guess he must not have put detail in, or maybe I just didn't want to. I can't remember. And then obviously back here, you have Circus Baby's room, which I also don't have any detail for. Oh, I guess the lights work in here. I thought I put like a desk down there, but I must have gotten rid of it because it just didn't work. And yeah. But that's this location and FNAF 4. And we've got, this is a Imperial cargo shuttle. This is a much more realistic one. It's way bigger. Meanwhile, this this little one right here is just obviously my own custom model. We have an all-terrain scout transport. The first order one is an all-terrain defense pod. There's Imperial AT-AT, ATSD. And these two are my own custom model. I copied them off of that AT-AT model, but here's the AT-ACT. Here's the Elite AT-AT, which this one's from Star Wars Commander, but this one was in Rogue One. And the guy who makes a lot of these, how to build these maps, made his house. Shout out to FedEx Gaming for making a lot of these tutorials, and then I just threw them on my world. Here's his house. I don't think he used purple doors, or whatever the heck those are, those crimson doors, but I just used them because it looks better. And he built his house, so I was like, screw it, I'm gonna build a house too. And then there's There's my Ezra Bridger model. This is the Acacia Village. That's an Oak Village, which is where the villager is supposed to be. I don't know why he's all the way in a house over there. This is the Crimson Village, is at least an attempt at it. I was making some kind of weird nether village because I thought it looked cool. And I think this is like Bee Kind or something. I don't know what her name was, but this is a rabbit, so I just threw it on. This is supposed to be FNAF VR, but I'm just probably never going to finish it because it's like 18 parts, and I just don't fucking care. And this is like some kind of giant tower. I think this is like Outpost Alpha 44 or something. It's some stupid tower that I just was like, you know, I'm just going to build as high up as I can with all the blocks. And then that over there is supposed to be Resident Alien. That's Harry Vanderspiegel's cabin or something, but I just never completed it. This is supposed to be, I guess this is also probably a spoiler, but whatever. This is supposed to be a giant interior manor for Crimson Blade crew, but I've just not finished it. Mainly because I just don't really have enough resources to finish it, considering I don't even know what one of the characters is going to actually operate like. And then this is just some like outpost tower. This is Outpost Zulu 44 Sierra. I think this is Sierra 3. Obviously, this is the much better crafted version of that tower over there, and it's purple because it's not affiliated with the stupid Worlds Above or whatever. This is affiliated with the Enfilade Extraction Group. It's the little outpost of theirs that they just use. And now we move on to the models I spent so much long time on. Dark Deception. So we've got, firstly, we've got Lord Malik. Obviously, Lord Malik. You have the layout for Monkey Business. I made this specifically for a shot of a intro sequence or something. And then we've got Monkey Business, we've got the intro sequence. And these are Crate Empire Troopers, and I'll get to those guys in a second. And I'll also get to this giant black box in a second too. But here's the ballroom, complete with Malik's door and his lair to Fear Fortress. I don't know where level 12 is supposed to be entered into or whatever, but we're gonna find out, I guess, when we go. We've got Monkey Business. Here it is. And the lights are a bit lower than I wanted them to be, but whatever. It's just the way like it is. Here's the entrance, and boop, we are in the maze. I probably should have done it like this. Oh well, I probably should have done my recording like this, but I will do. Yeah, here we're in the maze. Here's the kitchen area. I just realized I never actually put the detail in. Oh well, who cares? Here's the kitchen area, and that's about it. And then we've got Elementary Evil over here. I set all the teleports to route into Pierce's ballroom up there, so I could just route in and stuff. But I'm not going to do that yet because I just want to just zoom around and just be done with this quick. You've got Elementary Evil, which this roof is probably supposed to be a block taller than the rest. Oh well. And we got obviously all the entryways. There's probably supposed to be doors here, but I just never put them in because I don't remember where all the doors are. There's a secret room, which means that the real entrance to Zone 2 is over here. Yep, here's Zone 2, and there's where Malik crosses across. Here's Zone 2. And here's a giant cafeteria room, which is also, of course, not filled in, because why the hell would I have filled anything in? I'm an idiot. Here's Deadly Decadence, which I did the hedge maze for. Did not put in all the traps. I just remember there being traps there, and which is what all the black concrete or whatever there in that area is. There's the secret area. There's Deadly Decadence. Again, this is just a layout though, it's not the actual map because I haven't put any of the walls and stuff on. It's just me building a layout, which is why all this is orange and green and red and white. Because this is how I build all of my maps. Heck, this is technically even how I built Elementary Evil and Monkey Business, except I used the like right floor color when I was building the layout. But what I do is I just grab a picture of the map of the level. which I have not done for Mama Bear's level over there, but we'll get to that one last. But I usually just grab a map of the level, build it out of like some color of concrete so I know that it's just a temp map. And then I'll put the walls and the floor. I'll put the floors in first, and I'll put the walls in, then I'll put the roofs in. And then extra details if I remember to do so, but I guess I didn't. And then this is Stranger Sewers, which as you can see I actually have put in all the floors. I have put in some of the walls. I even put in Doom Ducky's containment unit room right there. But I just didn't put in all the walls and all the roofs because I wasn't sure exactly what these middle rooms were going to look like, so I just didn't put them in yet. I do have all the giant containment rooms in here, and the giant fans and stuff too. So I have all this stuff done, even Doom Ducky's room, but it's not actually filled in, it's just a wall. And nextly we have obviously the carnival, which we'll get to this giant black box and this giant checkerboard thing in a second, but we're going to start over here first, because this is the general area. Because for most zones, like for most of the original ones, there's not really a specific like intro area, like there is for this one. So I just put one in myself. Originally, you were just going to teleport right into Zone 1, and then I decided, you know, I'm going to build this because I can. So here it is. This is the like intro area. You know, here's where you fight the giant clown Goliaths and all this stuff, and the tents are obviously not all filled in. But I did make sure to put barrier blocks in here, so you can't just go walking off into the rest of this giant box. And here's the giant, like, ring barrier tent or whatever it is. Here's where you do that, and then you go zip, and now you're in. And I put in all the whole eye stuff and everything. And here's all of Zone 1. All the clown mouths and stuff. Looks really good. The only problem is that these boxes are technically, or no, this thing is supposed to be like here, and that one is supposed to be here. The problem was, though, is I had to move it back and swap them so that this was here, because it would have just interacted with that, and then it would have screwed the whole model up, and I don't know what the heck I did wrong. I'm not entirely certain what I did wrong. I must have just misinterpreted the distance there, but like the distance here is correct, at least as far as I can tell. But all these teleports do actually work, and I had to put a tunnel here because you couldn't actually, not supposed to be able to reach these pressure pad points. And this one, I believe, is the, yeah, this one is the secret room right here. And then, oop. Okay, this is what I get for using pressure pads that don't set my position. I mean, they set my position, but they don't set my facing direction, because I don't know how to do that stuff just yet. Here's the first ring barrier tent. I didn't put the ring in there because I just didn't. Here's Zone 2. I'm not going to use the minecarts because I don't care. I mean, this is the funhouse segment. You know, you're flying around through all the little trippy tunnels and stuff. This is supposed to go that direction, but it would have hit, as you can see right here, it would have hit the roof here, and I didn't really want to bring the whole roof down another block, so I was like, screw it, I'm just going to tilt it the other way. So I can bring it in here to the funhouse. Here's the eyes and stuff. And then here's the funhouse. These are all not supposed to be actual full-on statues. These are just supposed to be, they're supposed to be like cardboard cutouts, but, you know, I don't really have cardboard cutouts. And these pots are supposed to, they were going to be sniffer eggs. But then the sniffers started hatching, so I just teleported them outside. And we got the funhouse, we've got this segment, which I did actually use this for a thumbnail, I believe. I think I removed one of these poles and I just took a screenshot, like, right here, and I just used it for a thumbnail. This is the weird, trippy, like, funhouse area. And we've got upper floor and stuff, too. It looks really good. I kind of didn't really follow the main path I was supposed to. I just kind of just decided to use whatever random color I wanted. It looked really good. I think it looked really clean and sophisticated and stuff. And you got the little, like, towers. These are supposed to be the cannons, but I don't really have a cannon yet in Minecraft, at least in base Minecraft, which is what I'm doing, so I was like, whatever. Here's ring barrier tent number 2. It teleports you out here to this area, and then obviously you have like the boss fight, and then you Zip back around to here. I don't think I set up the teleports for the rest of these levels, did I? Oh, I set up one for Monkey Business, though. I'll show you off, or not Monkey Business, Joy J Land. I'll show you off Joy J Land in a second. Here's Torment Therapy, which, surprisingly enough, the models worked really well. Like, for Zone 1 here, it worked really well. The problem is I didn't set the teleport because there's a whole other intro sequence, like, down here somewhere. Like, way down below on a lower floor, or before this, and so I don't really know exactly what that looks like, so I didn't really build that yet, because it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work to build these maps. Like, it's a lot of... Like, the Carnival, you really didn't see it, because it's kind of trying to just zip through so I can get all this done in hopefully less than an hour, but... Like, you didn't really see what the Carnival, but that was, like, straight up... That was, like, I'm not even kidding, that was, like, about... roughly, like, 80 hours over the course of, like, 2 or 3 months, maybe even 4 months. Like, that was just a lot of time I spent building that map. It was so much time, and even like this, like you can't even tell because the roof is blocking it. But like I put so much time and effort and energy into this thing. Like you have no idea. Like I had to try to get all this roof stuff to work. The only reason I even put this stuff on top was because it was kind of bothering me that you could kind of just see all the blank stuff on the outside, even if it doesn't matter because it's like a dimension. But, like all this stuff really wasn't working with me. Like I tried to make it work and it just wasn't. Like I tried doing this and it just didn't look right. Although I could probably do this and get away with it. It's just that crosses that and it looks weird, but whatever. Yeah, that took like the entire Carnival. This, the Funhouse, the Zone 1, the Zone 2, the ring barrier tents, everything. All of it just took like so long to do. I still don't even think I'm done because the floor doesn't even look remotely clean. Anyway, here's Torment Therapy Zone 1. Looks really good. Looks a little iffy in this room and that room, but it worked nonetheless. I mean, it did its job, which is generally making the map look right. I don't know what is this? I don't know why there's a lava pool over here. Yeah, but here's Torment Therapy Zone 2. And for the most part it works. The pink blocks in the middle there are like where the like pillars are supposed to go. Here's the like area where you see the matron. I obviously didn't put in all the trucks and stuff because it was just too much work, so I just didn't. And you've got the like little area here, and here's the spike trap area, which is what all these things are here for. And we've got the roof and everything works. It just looks kind of iffy, but whatever. I didn't put floor 2 in for this area because I just wasn't entirely sure how high to make it and I don't want to screw it up. Here's a little like road ramp part. It's not as long as it's supposed to be. This is probably going to be much longer. Well, I didn't really make it longer because I didn't really want to. And especially this part because it's going to probably interact with the sewers if I make it too long. I mean, after all, that right there is where you fight the matron. So, it wasn't going to work that well. Here's Joy Joy Land, which is entirely custom set, which is why it's all wool colors. Because here's the like Zone 1 area. And this room doesn't even like connect. So I just set it that way, so I made it look different so I can sort of recognize like, okay, this one is the one I don't have to actually do stuff with because you can't even see it. Here's Zone 2, which I use magenta colors for, and then I use yellow for the intersection areas between the zones. Here's the Joy Kill Boss Fight Zone 1 area. Here's Zone 3, and I set lava beneath here. I'm eventually probably going to run lava across the entire area. The white part is where the secret spots are. That's why it's white. So I can sort of recognize like, oh, this is a secret room area. This is where a secret area would be at. And I'd have to like bridge that and make that work, obviously, but it works for the time being. And then this is Barely Buried Mama Bear's level, which that right there is the final boss fight area. I never really completed it because I just didn't. This is the middle area where the ring altar is. This is where Zone 3 is in the second boss fight, or the first one, or whatever. And I mean, the Zone 2 area looks good, or Zone 3 area, I should say, looks good, but I never really completed this way over here because the map just was being finicky. Like, right here is being all sorts of finicky, and it just was like, I don't really know why this is working so strangely against me, but whatever. So now we just gotta get all the way over there and then loop back around over to where we started. This shouldn't be too long to get over there, considering I went really far away. And here's Crate Empire stuff. So we've got Scout Trooper, Leader, or whatever this is, the Admiral, who like leads them now. This is Phasma. There's a Stormtrooper, an Executioner, which is a custom model I made, copied off of this. And so are these ones. This is Patrol Trooper, Incinerator Trooper, Mortar Trooper. And we've got, I don't know what the heck that is, Exploration, TIE Defender, TIE, whatever the heck that is. I don't even remember what that's called. Acacia Village here, obviously. We've got fixed Phantoms, fixed Nightmares, fixed Wizards. Because I was like, fuck it, I can. And some of you may recognize some of these maps, if you're as brain dead as I am. There's the Skeld from Among Us. And there is Mira HQ from Among Us. I only put these on my map because I was like, I kind of want to, so I did. I think I built them before I built all these Phantoms. This was some weird, vivid, weird dream, so I just put it in because I was like, fuck it, why not? And this is the start of Polis. Over here is all the O2 electrical stuff, and then here's weapons. Comms is supposed to be right there, but I didn't really want to build that before I started recording this video, so I may record an update video at some point where I'm like, hey, I finished Polis after a long time, because like literally this whole area over here was like an hour and 16 minutes to do. In the tutorial it was much longer because I don't even care about that hallway they screwed up twice. And then weapons, comms, I think storage and office are the rest of it. But I mean, it's like 5 tutorials that are all like an hour 10 minutes to an hour 5 minutes. I think the last part's an hour 30. This was some weird hallucinogen, or not hallucinogen, but this is some weird dream I had, so I just built it. And this is the pool rooms from Lethal Company. This is the pool rooms interior. I don't remember exactly which video I was using for reference. I did have to do quite a bit of finicking with this room specifically, because I had to like look at it in another recording. If I were to get the pool room's interior again, that would be great, because I kind of needed to check one of these other rooms. This room not, because this room used to be slanted roof, and then they fixed it and made it all flat, so it worked. I made it on all the interior models. It's this one over here, isn't it? Yeah, over here. Right here is a giant room the apparatus you used to spawn at. It's that giant water room where stuff happens, and I just don't have the correct dimensions for it, and I don't want to just guess it and then have it wrong, and then I have to fiddle with it again a bunch and stuff. So I just, if I get the pool room's interior again in Lethal, I'll probably finish building that. I'll probably map out the coordinates and stuff. This is an SHP Foundation thing, which is why it's got the SCP Unity logo. It's some like, unlike SCP where they're just locking up all the monsters, this one is meant to be unifying the monsters of SCP by making them sort of work together to fight the SCP Foundation under the command of Villain Slayer Sean, or whatever his name is. And yeah, this is generally it. It's got some weird redstone stuff going on, I don't remember. Yeah, and these are some like houses I saw at a lake somewhere, and I was like, oh, these houses would look cool, and I was like, you know what, I'll use these for SCP bases, because I was like, why not? And then we've got Tangle, I believe is what it is. We've got Red Bear. We've got Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie, Toy Freddy. And we got Boba Fett over here, as well as Dark Time Freddy and Fourth Closet Freddy and Fourth Closet Foxy. Agent X. We'll get to him eventually. We've got SCP-035, SCP-106, SCP-372, SCP-173, 049, 457, and a bunch of other random SCPs. Dr. Bobby, Radical Larry, I think the 372 is Rexy, there's Billy, Friar, and then the mask is Possessor. Hence, you know, because he possesses people. Then there's the 895, the coffin, or whatever. Which I think I used for, whatever. And then we've got a Bonnet plush, a Dark Time Foxy plush, because it's like, why the heck not build these? There's Sean, there's the Villain Slayer, and there's Puppet Guy, and there's his lair up there, and then here's Scotty. There's Michael Afton, there's Shadow Foxy, and Shadow Freddy, and Shadow Bonnie, and then we got the Spring characters here. We got Spring Freddy, Spring Bonnie, Spring Chica, Spring Foxy, Spring Mangle, and then we got Pat, I guess. Because why not? Give you some angles for the Jacko characters, I guess, yeah. This is mostly the world. I mean, there's Toxic Freddy's Pizzeria right there, which I never actually finished. And there's, like, Frost Bear's Fright. I think, I don't remember exactly what that set was called. Yeah, it looks like that's the whole world, though, and I've gone across the whole map. Let's see, is there anything else left on the map? I'm pretty sure not. No, I went there, I went all the way around. Yeah, it looks like I went everywhere, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I went everywhere, apart from the giant prototype warship up there in the sky, but I'm probably never going to be able to finish that anyway, because it's much bigger than it should be. Anyway. Yeah, that's my model. Stay tuned for more videos. I might upload videos about a different Minecraft world called Mining Corp. I might just upload little recordings of me going around and doing stuff on that world. Because that world was basically kind of like this, but it's not a super flat world, it's a normal world, and I was just putting outposts and stuff all over the, I was just setting up like outposts and bases and stuff all across the empty planet. Obviously this world is single player, and the other world is also single player, because I don't want people screwing around my stuff and breaking it and then wasting hours worth of time or whatever. But I mean, yeah, this is the whole thing. I mean, this is the whole set. We've got Jedi Cruiser, Jedi Fighter, and stuff, but like this is generally the whole world, so hope you like this video. I might upload other videos of me doing like statues and stuff like that, or just me doing tutorials. Probably not though, because I'll get copyright striked because I'm using someone else's video. Because I'm like watching someone else's video of them building something. Like that's how I built most of these maps. Like the most of the FNAF maps, not Random Night because I built that one myself, but like the Among Us maps and stuff. Like someone else built them and I just copied. I just used that tutorial because I was like, this looks much better than whatever the heck I built last time.